This module is part of the Beyond Cold Cloud series that addresses Cold Cloud user-level functions. Within Cold Cloud, the default or dashboard view is designed to allow fast, easy access to your organization's locations at company, regional, and site levels. The dashboard gives graphical views of the current status of all locations, including relevant values and alarms. The dashboard is always updated with the most recent information. The dashboard view consists of 3 levels. Company level shows the complete inventory of your company's monitored assets at national or international level, as appropriate. The company being monitored is divided up into a number of regions. On this map of sub-Saharan Africa, regions within the borders of South Africa are segregated by provincial boundaries, and regions within Namibia and Botswana are segregated by national boundary. Within each region are one or more sites. Clicking the Gauteng Province region bar shows the list of sites within Gauteng Province. In context of Beyond Cold Cloud, a site could be a building, a business, or some other individual location containing devices that are being monitored. Expanding any site listing shows you a list of the monitored assets at that site. Clicking the site listing shows you a pictographic view of the monitored assets at that site. As a typical example, the Benmore site is a medical clinic. We can see that it contains a refrigerator being kept at a certain prevalent temperature. Clicking a sensor icon on a device shows the relevant sensor's statistics along a timeline. By default, the statistics readout for a sensor shows data from the last 24-hour period. Here, we can see that temperatures logged by the sensor have varied, but have never crossed the acceptable upper or lower thresholds. Alternatively, you can view current monitoring data for devices at any site by clicking the site's icon on the map. Here we see listings for 2 monitored devices. Unassigned is a monitor for the clinic's ambient temperature and relative humidity, while Clinic Fridge is the device we saw when we clicked the site listing. From the dashboard, you can zoom into any of the preset regions. To do this, let's start from company level. To zoom into the chosen region, click the bar for the relevant region. To zoom further in, place the cursor over the map view and double-click the area you want to zoom further into. Alternatively, press the Control button and roll the mouse wheel forward. Each individual site is represented by a colored icon. If a site icon is green, that site has no current alarms. If a site icon is red, that site currently has 1 or more active alarms. If a site icon is orange, 1 or more of the devices at that site are currently in a warning condition. A device in warning condition is approaching a state at which action must be taken, but is not currently in an actionable state. If a site icon is violet, 1 or more devices at that site are currently offline. To zoom out of the map view, press the Control button and roll the mouse wheel backward. Alternatively, click the Dashboard button to return to the default map view. We've reached the end of this Cold Cloud user-level functions module. Now that you know more about this subject, please feel free to view all other modules addressing Cold Cloud's user-level functions and capabilities. Thank you for your time.